In this lesson, we'll look at the course curriculum widget, a powerful tool for your landing pages. The course curriculum widget allows you to add a content section showing what's inside your course. The best thing about the course widget is it is dynamically updated. And this means when you add content to your course, your landing page or wherever else you have used that widget is also updated. So let's have a look at it in action. This is the course curriculum widget here. You can see it on this page. You can browse through the different chapters. You can see what lessons are in each section. And as I say, this is all kept dynamically updated as you add more content to your course. So let's have a look at how to build one of these. I'm going to go add a blank section in just here, and I'm first of all going to change the background of this section. Now I'm not going to use exactly the same one, just so that it looks a little bit different on the screen. You can see a slight difference here, and that will allow us to see the difference between those two different sections. But I'm now going to go ahead and I'm going to go into the widget section, and in there I am going to bring in the curriculum widget and drag it in just here. Now you can see just here it's actually in that section there, but because this is a dark background, in fact let me just change the background back to white, you'll see it says here select a course from settings. So before the widget actually appears properly, you have to choose which course you want it to actually show, and you can do that from the settings section here. And I'm just going to select a course, and I'm going to use that same course, which is build your offer from idea to irresistible income. Now you can see the course curriculum is in there, but the styling of it looks very different, and this is what we're going to cover next using the settings panel. So yes, I'm going to change that background setting back now into a dark background just here, and I'm also going to go about adding some padding to the widget as well, just to give it some breathing space around everything. I'm just going to give it a little bit more at the top and the bottom as well. So you can see that's made a difference already. Now let's work down the general settings just here. So first up is the chapter. Now the chapter background in this context here was that dark blue. So we'll do the same on this one here. We'll make it that dark blue. Now notice how it's blended in, not quite the same because I have used a different background. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go into the image and we'll actually use that background just there. Okay, so we've got the same background on both, but you can at least see that we've got these different styles going on there. So yes, let's go back to the general settings now. So we've got the dark background on. Next down, I'm going to change the color of the text. I'm going to change it to white actually. There we go, and we know that the text needs to be bigger as well, looking at the original. That's getting close there. And working down again, so the colour of the description, we're going to make that this logo grey colour, and that kind of marries up there. And what else have we got? So if we have a look at the background colour of the lessons, that's something else to change as well. But working down, you can see we can change the size of the description a little bit. We can also change the gap between the chapters. So notice on the original there's a bit more breathing space, in fact probably even more than that, between the chapters. We know that the lesson, which is coming up next, had some changes to it as well. So the background colour of the lesson was that logo grey. You can see I've done that just there. The text size a little bit bigger as well, and so on and so forth. Moving down, we've got the radius corners, so we did have a little bit of radius on the original. And then moving down, we've got some box shadow. I'm going to add that. I'm going to change the colour of it. I think that was green, and then a bit more of a radius like that. So you see now, this is looking very close to what the original looked like. I'm just going to publish that and preview it. and you can see how impressive that looks, and you can expand all the different sections just there. And if we just go down a bit, you can see what the original looked like and how long it's taken me to recreate that. So that is the course curriculum widget on the Easy Builder.